Welcome, bums, to Crash Theory. Today's topic is Ash. Oh my god. We're going with Ash today, okay? Just throwing it out there. He sucks ass, okay? Main character my ass, he just sucks, okay? So watch the video, find out why, yeah. Okay, we all know Ash as the main character of the legendary Pokemon show, Junk. He's the guy that's always trained, persevering, and trying to be the Pokemon master, or so we see. I really am here to tell you today that that is not gonna happen, no matter what. It's really, if you really do pay attention, the steps that Ash takes to become the Pokemon master is really just terrible, man. Like, if you really do pay attention, whatever he's doing right now is completely irresponsible and not even close to getting to his goal. He doesn't have a plan or is really trying that much to become Pokemon Master. There's more of a dream that he's trying to chase. It's like you're trying to be a boxer but you're always eating that KFC. Yeah, you might run a little on weekends, but you're always eating that 4-piece though. And you can't resist that 4-piece, man. It's so good and crispy. You want that crispy kernel? Well, whatever. Continuing on. If we do want to be right in this, we need to know what is the definition of a Pokemon Master. Well, a Pokemon Master is exactly what it sounds. A Pokemon Master. You know, a Pokemon Master is a guy that catches all Pokemon, all regions, and becomes a champion of each of those. Having expansive knowledge of all Pokemon and their movesets and anything that is Pokemon. And it is very obvious that Ash does not fit that description. Hell man, he hardly even trains. Really, all he does is fight the gym leaders with the current Pokemon that he has without training. And every time he gets stuck, he trains a little, just enough to beat that leader, and then he just continues on. If you want to become a boxer, you don't beat everyone with the current skills that you have, and every time you lose against someone, you don't just, you don't just train a little, just enough to beat that person and keep doing what you're doing, because each loss does count. But the same thing goes for Ash. You can't just keep on fighting until you lose, because every loss does count regardless of whatever you say, and then train the second when you lose. Because if you keep doing that, you're just gonna keep losing, and then trading is gonna be more of a necessity. And you really wish that you did that earlier, so your losses that you have wouldn't have happened. You need to train from the very beginnings, because like that you're most likely to win the fights that you're currently doing. Ash is obviously ignoring that, and that's kind of hard to do. If like a quarter of the gym leaders are already giving the badge to you for your usefulness and courageousness. Hell man, I feel like they just feel bad for Ash, man. That's like I remember in the first season, a good 3 badges of 4 was given to him without even being the gym leader. Of course he lost it in the championships. Even his Charizard knows he's weak. That's why he doesn't listen to him. He will listen to anyone else. But he knows that Ash isn't worthy of being his master. So in the beginning, it wasn't Charizard's fault, it's Ash's fault to not training him properly and not being a proper trainer. So in general, fighting Ash does not fit the description. Plus, doing rigorous training as well does not fit the description at all. So far, it's just shit, man. Come on. Let's test out his knowledge, okay? By the way, we're not taking into account the pre-test that he took in the beginning of the first season, because that was just completely ridiculous. Anyone who knew Pokemon wouldn't have gotten that anyways, okay? But we do see throughout every season that he needs to use his Pokédex if he wants to know the Pokemon that he's facing. It is justified when he first does get there and he does not know all the Pokemon, of course. But that still doesn't mean in the end of the season that you don't even remember half of those things. Come on. Like, you can't just go on battling and not knowing your own opponent. So knowledge-wise, I would give Ash a good 65, okay? 65 is passing, but that doesn't qualify to become a Pokemon Master. So knowledge-wise, he's failing. No, he's just failing, knowledge-wise. It's like who that Pokemon is always saying, Pikachu! It's a Diglett. So far, battle knowledge and general Pokemon knowledge, he's doing terrible there, okay? Okay, let's go to like in general battle tactics, okay? To be a Pokemon Master, you need to have expansive fighting knowledge and know how to use Pokemon regardless of the ones you have. There, Ash does have a fighting chance because he does know how to fight. That might be the one thing he's good at. Instead of suck Brock's dick. Whatever, okay. We do see in the first season of the anime that he was just given random Pokemon and he does use them well regardless of him using them in the past. And to be fair, he did not use those Pokemon at all before, yet he used them extremely well. But the one thing we do have to take into consideration that he did take a lot of time trying to remember the Pokemon's moves and knows how the Pokemon that he faces about every day. So if you can't remember the moves of the Pokemon that you face every day, then how are you supposed to remember other Pokemons that you don't see every day? Okay, to clarify, he hardly remembered the moves of the Pokemon that he hears every day. So therefore, he cannot be expected to remember the moves of Pokemon that he has not used or seen regularly. So fighting wise, I would give him a 70 because he is good with the Pokemon that he has, okay? Finally, catching Pokemon. What Pokemon actually is catching monsters, put them in little capsules, make them a fight, okay? But you need to catch those motherfuckers first. And to do that, you need Pokeballs, you know? And you need knowledge of how things work, okay? And Ash, seeing it right in the beginning, he's feeling that terribly. The reason you are given the Pokédex is to catch every Pokemon in the region, but Ash never has completed a Pokédex. Like, the most that he's caught per region could be about a good 8 to 10 Pokemon. That isn't close, come on, 8 to 10? The first season had over 150. 150, but more to see. Alright, continuing on, meaning that he is no good in catching Pokemon, or is not even concerned with catching new Pokemon, okay? And sometimes he doesn't even see every Pokemon in the region too. So you can't expect to be a Pokemon Master if you don't catch Pokemon. Battling and catching Pokemon is a necessity, but that isn't all a Pokemon Master is. For one thing, you need to know how to take care of your Pokemon. You know that Ash does take care of his Pokemon, care about them, he doesn't overwork them, and that really does count in being a good trainer. But generally having the skills to take care of them, he might be a little bit rocky in that, but I'm pretty sure he has enough to pass. Because if you do think about it, he never lets his Pokemon go hungry, and he always cares about them no matter what, putting his life on the line to protect them. So in that, you know what? I'd give him an A, okay? But you caring about your Pokemon isn't enough to become a Pokemon Master. So I would say he does not qualify at all. And to say that he is right now, he does not qualify. Thanks for watching Crash Series. Like and smash. Smash. Put it in, I don't care. Like, to smash that subscribe button down below. It does help out the channel, you know? Follow me until you want to stay updated. So yeah. You better subscribe. I'm looking at you, Johnny. You too, Gabriel and Xavier. See you guys. Better subscribe. Hope you can cause it. Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe.